Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's truly a privilege to be here with you guys. And I'm just stealing a few moments away from my work time to just have a little, light sit down with you guys. I'm aware that this is not my usual platform, but I am thinking about converting this channel into a vlogs channel. We'll see how it goes, but it's kind of like a trial and error right now. Love Janine is, I'm trying to become more curated with that space. So you won't be seeing a lot of vlogs over there. I am trying to focus on the heart to heart conversations and so on. So let's hop right into it. In today's video, I will be reacting to my very first public YouTube video. And I don't know how many of you saw this one. It's a little lengthy, so I may do a part one, part two. I don't know. I'll do it. No, I'll just do one. But this should be fun. It's really fun to just look back at the journey and just see, but I hope this will be entertaining for you guys. I'll have the on-screen recording so you can follow along. Okay, graphics, go ahead.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video.
All
Today
right,
we'll be
pause,
showing
pause,
you a
pause,
typical
pause,
day in
pause.
my
Can we just take a moment to acknowledge that I actually was not sleeping? It's like I remember recording this as clear as yesterday. And I woke up, did the setup, everything, and went right back to bed. Anyway, let's go.
life looks like. Do enjoy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. Um, we're at 30 seconds. What kind of pajamas is that? Can we just? I went to sleep in an oversized pants. Let's just say that. A spaghetti strap. That's fine. It even looks like I have on a bra. The tie head is tired. That's funny. Anyhow, okay, Angle, go ahead, go ahead. Listen, when I tell you that I was practicing, I was practicing. I was a YouTuber before I was a YouTuber, if that makes sense. All right, change of outfit. Change of outfit. I'm not digging that pants. I'm
Next,
so happy
I'll
I got
say
rid
my
of it.
morning prayer and just give God
All right,
thanks
she's
for every
praying.
blessing of a new day.
So I'm not a fan of, or I should say, no, I'm not a fan of, doing devotion on camera. I feel like that should be private and intimate. However, at the time of recording this, as I said, it was just like practice. I didn't even plan to post this, but you know, when I made it official, it didn't make sense to have content like this just locked away. You know what I mean? Anyways, we're now at 1 minute 30. That's a long prayer. All right. Let's go,
I then proceed
sister.
to spread my
Spread the
bed and
bed.
just straighten up the room
Okay.
somehow.
All right. So things are, taking form. Listen, there's just something about a morning routine where things are in this order: pray, spread your bed, brush your teeth. I feel like when you do those three things, you can conquer the world. That's just me, though. All right, I'm finally ready to talk to the camera. Okay, hair do not look bad. Hi, Mr. Winnie.
Good morning.
He's so cute.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing a day in the life video. This should be interesting.
All right, so I'm gonna just start by saying I'm happy for the growth. This was what, 3 years ago? Yeah, I'm happy for the growth in that I was whispering. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Who are you talking to, Amanda? But it was my parents that were like, when you're making these videos, you need to project, right? People need to hear what you're saying. And I'm happy that I eventually learned. A part of it as well is that I was recording when my family was in the house, and at the time they did not know that I was doing these vlogs or practicing. So it was like I was kind of doing it in secret. So obviously, if they heard me talking to myself, they'd be like, Amanda, who are you talking to? So that's why I was whispering as well.
Last day in the life was incomplete, but today I'm really gonna try to take you along every bit. So this is really a day in the life of a student because right now I'm in exam prep mode, also trying to complete some final assignments. So for the most of the day I'll be doing work, but regardless, I'm taking you along, and yeah, I hope you enjoy.
So 3 minutes 48. I just want to give a huge shout out to all the CAPE students out there. I know that CSEC and CAPE exams are approaching. Big love, okay? I remember being so stressed out about those exams. And looking back, I wish I could tell 19-year-old me that it's going to be okay. 18-year-old me. I wish I could just hug her and say, don't stress, it's going to be okay. So I just want to send that message out to anyone doing the CXC exams. Listen, it's so underrated, the immense pressure you all go through. But I see you, I hear you, you are strong, you are loved, you are everything.
So for those of you who have been asking for my skin routine, it's actually really simple. So after I wash my face, I just moisturize it with a moisturizer my dermatologist recommended. Being that I am an eczema patient, I have to keep my routine minimalistic and just really ensure that my skin is never dry.
I was
So
doing the
right now I'm
most
just
with
going to
these
go ahead
angles.
and hang out some clothes I had in the machine from the day before. I just want to try and make use of the sun before it goes down.
All right, so I'm gonna just pause here. I think this was when I was actually mastering the art. If I show you my very first, very first vlog, you would be like, ooh, the growth is real. But I chose this one because this is the one that went public first. Um, but for real, like the key thing in doing vlogs I've learned is that instead of telling people what you're doing, show them what you're doing. So I could have easily just said, okay, I'm going to hang out the clothes now and then ghost, you know. But I chose to carry you along. And I think that's a huge part in retaining your audience.
Okay, hey again everyone. It's 10:20. Yeah, so I'm just about to get something to eat.
Who gave me lip gloss? Who gave me lip gloss? Like half of my videos or recent videos, my lips are chapped. They're dry, they're thirsty, they're crying out. So it's great to see, 18-year-old Amanda with lip gloss. That's brilliant. Even right now my lips are dry. I need to do better. Anyway.
As well as probably clean up the kitchen. Try to wash up our those are the rings. Those are the rings.
Sarah was home. I think she was in her final year at that time. And mommy and daddy were away. I don't remember where, but they were away. We basically had the house to ourselves. And I was supposed to be working on my internal assessments, but half of the time we spent it watching Heartland. Shara cooks for me. It was just a vibe, like those core memories. Yeah, that's one of them for sure.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to eat and then clean up the kitchen. Mom and dad are out of town currently, so we're holding it down. Sister is here. So yeah, stay tuned and let's see how it goes. Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Thanks for being nice. um, I'm gonna have some pancakes and eggs. Sis did some pancakes. I'm just gonna go ahead and scramble some egg. Alright, so yeah, I'll carry you guys along.
Okay, we're gonna fast forward to 9, no, 10, 10:40. It's basically just me scrambling eggs. Which, by the way, I've learned the right way to scramble eggs now because what was that? Okay. And to this day, pancake, eggs, and bacon still my favorite breakfast. Nah, I was romanticizing my life. I can't believe that. And you'll hear later down in the vlog, but I literally had an IA to submit the same day. And I was here casually sipping Liptons and eating pancakes. No, I mean, that has not left. That's still my trademark. One thing about me, I'm not going to stress. And it's not that I don't feel the pressure, but I'm not going to stress. Because at the end of the day, it's nice. No, but seriously, and I think I mentioned it before, like YouTube is a coping mechanism for me. And at the time, YouTube was not my reality. And I did not plan any at all to make this public. But, something in me was saying, document this moment. Because though you feel overwhelmed right now, and though it feels like you won't get past this, it's a memory that you're going to look back on. So make those memories, create the videos. You don't have to put them on a public channel, but you can store them in your Google Drive. I promise you, you will have no regrets. Y'all see how beautiful I was? Period. Fast forward to, okay, 14, 15. So this is probably the most crucial part of my mornings. Whether I take my vitamins or not is really what determines how my day goes. So I do try to take my vitamins as early as possible each day. Alright, so my bath routine again is particularly peculiar. So to avoid eczema flares, I cannot use regular scented bath soaps, and so what I use is this ointment and most times carbolic soap. All right, so I'm gonna be real honest and say that it's a great vlog. However, I did not need to spend 2 minutes showing you how to fill up a bath because you know that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my only remark there.
next, I put on my gospel playlist because for me, bath time is like the perfect opportunity to just worship and reflect.
I was doing too much. I think I was doing too much because had that towel fallen, I'm joking. Personally, it's not absolutely necessary to show every single detail, especially details like this. But then it did work out in my favor because keep watching. I pulled off a super cool transition. So, I love that. I love that for me. It's giving creative, it's giving challenge accepted. Um, but yeah, that was cool. Work time took long to come. That's all I'm saying. Like the immense pressure I was under, I should have been working like since 9 a.m. This is about, okay, let's keep watching, but I think it's about 2 p.m. here.
The first thing I like to do when I sit to do work is just to make a list of all the things I want to get done. Hey guys, so like I just showed you, it's 2:11 and I am just settling down to do like work after a late start, but if I'm being honest, this is how a day in my life goes. I I still struggle with effective time management, um, but it's a journey, yeah. So the first thing I do when I sit down is write down everything I want to get done, even if it's just one thing or two, just to kind of keep myself on track and also the time I want to finish it by. So I also try and have everything I need so that I don't have to be getting up every minute. So have my water, something to eat, all the books I need, my laptop, of course, the charger, all the essentials. Okay, so that's a tip. Try and have everything you need to listen the amount of times you have to get up.
All right, so I don't know why I'm getting emotional watching this. We go through phases and stages, right? And I mean, in that period, time management was a real struggle for me. And I do believe I did a video in 2022 on the other channel, and it was about burnout. Sometimes it's not that you are lazy or uninterested or you don't have time management skills. Sometimes it's just that you're overwhelmed and you're at your wits' end. And um, here, even though I sat down to do work, I remember like meeting a roadblock. Like I can't do this, and um, you know, in the end, it was my best friend and my two of my classmates that helped me to complete this IA because I didn't have it within me. I didn't, and and I'm just grateful for everyone who has contributed to my journey. And more so, the message I want to leave with you is that be patient with yourself, right? Please. And if you're not performing at your optimum, just look at the possible factors that may contribute to that. Don't say, oh, you're just lazy, or oh, you've always been this way, and you know what I mean? Like, actually sit down with yourself and say, okay, am I having a hard day? Or how can I support myself? Sometimes you just need to ask for help. And so, even though in my best efforts, I was trying to bring this thing together, like the IA was overdue. My teacher had been sending me like multiple reminders. Amanda, remember to send the IA. Amanda, remember to send the IA. And I don't know what it was, but I just couldn't meet the deadline. And so sometimes, guys, just let down the guards, ask for help. You'll be better for it.
So, yeah, there was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot. I don't know. But, I'll get back. So, the verse for today, I just felt like sharing it, is Galatians 6, verse 9. Let us not become weary in well doing, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Amen. This is the verse that has been pulling me through, especially because it's exam season now, and most times I don't feel like doing work, I don't feel like studying, I don't feel like being disciplined or making the sacrifices. But that verse encourages me and tells me that if I push on, if I make the necessary changes now and put in the work now, then I will reap harvest. So be encouraged, guys. So yeah, watch me work.
Not the fake phone call. Guys, don't be deceived. Us YouTubers will do anything to get the content. I was not on a call. I was faking it right through, but I was trying to what's the word? To break the monotony. There's a word I'm looking for. I was trying to basically diversify the scene. So instead of just being dead set at the laptop, I wanted to pretend like, I was on a call and then, like just pretend like things were happening. But guys, don't be deceived, okay? Okay, change of angle. We love to see it.
Hey guys, so I'm on my way to the community shop. I'm taking a walk. I actually didn't want anything, but while working on the com studies IA, I was feeling, a bit down, and a walk always helps to lift my mood. I wasn't making much progress anyways, so that was a sign I needed a break. So I'm here taking a walk. I also consider this my exercise for the day because I wanted to exercise today, but to the looks of it, I won't be exercising because the IA needs to be done tonight. So yeah, I probably can't exercise, so I'm just taking a walk in the place of that. Also, I just realized I didn't update you guys. So rain came down earlier, so I had to take up the clothes from the line in case you're wondering what happened there. Yeah, I don't think the clothes got to dry, but little breeze blow them out. So grateful for that. I'm so unfit. You hear how out of breath? Not good. But yes.
Oh my gosh, I low key forgot that was recording and just yawned. All right, so you guys have to stay with me. I've watched this vlog probably 20 times now. However, because I knew that I wanted to do this video, the last time I watched this vlog was probably, well, that's not a long time, but it was probably 4 or 5 months ago. Because I wanted to have a fresh perspective. Anyhow, let's see what continues.
I love my neighborhood. It's so calm and peaceful, and quiet. I would live here for the rest of my life. Anyways, it's about to rain, so I'm gonna hurry and get the cups. I'm done. Yeah, thanks you. Okay.
I really did not know who I was talking to.
Alright, catch you guys later. Alright, so I'm here with the cup soup. I don't know, just randomly felt like I needed one of these. I guess it was a craving. I don't know. But yeah. So I'm gonna have it and then go back to work. I also need to do the Bible reading challenge for the month. I'll insert the picture here. Feel free to join. But yeah, I need to do that. And then also read another book that my sister at church gave me, which I've found or been finding really interesting. So I need to do some reading. And then yeah, I'll probably end the night with work. Yeah, more than likely. Right.
Oh my gosh, Sweet Life on Deck. Or was it Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? I love that show.
So for dinner, I didn't do anything really extra. I just fried some nuggets and ate it with barbecue sauce, also salad and rice and peas. So
No, alright, wait.
it's currently
We're at 28:38. What's happening? No, really, what's happening?
1:04 a.m. the next day.
Oh my gosh.
It's also crazy
But
because
you guys cannot even see my eyeballs. What was I thinking? Oh my gosh. But um that time, as you can see, it was one something in the morning. I ate a submit before I went to sleep, and as I said, it did not happen that way. It happened when I went to school and got help from my classmates. Okay, so sometimes the plan you have in your head is not how it will materialize. But anyways, I could have easily went into a brighter room, or I don't know, turn on the flash, something. You guys cannot see my face. What's happening there? Listen, vloggers, YouTubers, prospectives, please, if you're tired, do not hit record. There are moments when you have to push through, but don't go in to the vlog tired, right? Because you're going to end up doing foolishness like this.
for sure though, I cannot sleep before I finish this today, before the sun rises, by God's grace. So I'm still going to get in my reading challenge for today. So I'm gonna do that now and then move straight into work.
Newsflash, I made it 3 years later. It was submitted. I'm joking, but seriously, the thing that's stressing you now, in a couple months, it probably won't matter. Probably. So, this is my encouragement to you and my encouragement to myself. Whatever the struggle, whatever the setback, whatever the difficulty, trust God, you will get past it. All right, so guys, The last 4 minutes of the video is just me reviewing the or showing you the Bible reading plan I was doing at the time. So I'll give a quick skip through right here. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Thank you for your unwavering support. Um, as I make these transitions, I'm still figuring it out. I'm just 2 years into this. I'm still a baby, but I'm committed to the journey. And be committed to your journey too. Be committed to your passions. Continue to invest in yourself, and you will reap the rewards. So if you want to watch, okay. If you want to watch this video in its entirety, you can click the link below and you'll be able to do just that. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and do so. We are probably at 30 something subscribers right now. And I'm not trying to waste your time, getting you to subscribe to two channels. But if you want more random stuff like this on your feed, then you can subscribe to this channel. But for the more curated stuff, you can head on over to my official page at Love Janine. I love you guys. Have a blessed weekend. See you next week. Bye.